also lots to look forward to in the kitchen as well. Ladies.
Yes, you do have a lot to look forward to. Right now is the time we're going to the beach. You're watching your waistline, right? So Cindy Lane Ross, Bodies by Cindy, is helping us get our bodies where we want to be, and it starts really with what we're putting in.
Exactly. I always preach to my clients, you cannot out-exercise bad nutrition.
Yes.
And it's true. I mean, you can work circles around yourself, but if you're eating bad food, it's going to show.
Now, let me ask you this. Do you cheat every now and then, though?
I never cheat.
Really?
Seriously, I really don't.
So
I mean,
disappointing.
I allow my clients to cheat, but I don't cheat. I was 226 pounds, so I know my body.
Tell us your story, because you have a really incredible journey.
Living with rheumatoid arthritis, losing my mom and my brother, it empowered me. I always say my mom gave me the last gift, and it empowered me to want to help people have a better quality of life, because I did it myself. I went through it. I lost 110 pounds. And I help people every day just have a better quality of life. It's not about whether you have a six-pack. My mission is to give you a better quality of life and have enough energy to sustain the rest of the days of your life.
And your entire story is on your website.
It is.
So go and read. Really, really, truly incredible. 110 pounds.
110 pounds.
And she looks amazing, helping us get our bodies to look like this one step at a time. Again, starting with what we put in today. Chicken stroganoff is what we're putting in. And I mentioned earlier, when you think stroganoff, you probably think something heavy, but this is a lighter version.
It is. I'm always about substitutions. Actually, I have a cookbook coming out, and this one is in. And so, it's if you cut out just a little bit of fat, you're making a big difference. Okay, so that's what it's about. I got the healthier choice, low sodium of the cream of chicken, and then we're replacing the sour cream with Greek yogurt. And everybody knows I love to cook with Greek yogurt.
A lot of protein in that too.
It is a lot of protein, and I promise you won't miss the taste, and you won't miss the fat, and your hips will love you a lot.
Okay, so where are we going to start?
So I'm just really getting the chicken ready to go on. I'm using Smart Balance butter instead of regular butter. I'm all about, it's a lifestyle. Okay, so moderation is key. We can use a little bit of butter, and I chose to go with a little bit of one that's based with olive oil. We're going to melt the butter over here. Going to get our egg noodles going, and I did get the egg noodles.
The no yolks?
I did, and we're just going to have sliced mushrooms, some onions, and get the chicken going over the butter.
Okay, and if you've never seen these noodles, just let me hold these up.
They're
really
fantastic.
Quick. These really are good. The no yolks. Perfect. So if you're trying to lose weight and you don't want to give up your pasta, which is most of us, I think.
It's true, and Cherish, you can replace that with gluten-free as well. I mean, there's a whole lot of different options. It's just a matter of getting the kids to adapt to it, because it's about being kid-friendly, so the whole family is getting healthy.
Exactly. So you mentioned we're going to cook the chicken breast first.
Yes.
Okay, we're going to boil the noodles. You ready to start cooking some chicken?
Absolutely. I went ahead and got the water going, and let's just slice this up, and we'll throw this in.
Okay. Now, not only are you sharing recipes with us, we can work out with you too.
Yes, we just opened the new Bodies by Cindy Health and Fitness Center, which has been a lot of work, but it's well worth it. And yesterday was our opening day, and which was really exciting. So, it's about getting people in the door, getting them healthy, learning about nutrition, and have them walk away with it and teach others.
Okay.
Mobile, we're a really unhealthy city, and the One Fit Mobile, trying to get people to get healthy, and so it's just about teaching them the proper techniques when it comes to nutrition and working out.
And I saw on your website this morning when I logged on, you have a coupon for a 1 free day pass.
Yeah, actually, we're going to give a week pass.
Oh, yeah. Making it even better, sweetening that deal.
A week pass, you have no excuses. So now we have the actual group fitness, high definition workouts that we created. We have the full-fledged gym and the personal training, and it's really intimate. We're like the Waffle House of gyms. We'll know you by name when you walk through the door.
Gotta love that.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna cook this.
Yes.
You can get the recipe on our website, fox10tv.com, on our Studio 10 page. We'll get the noodles going, get the chicken going, then we'll start adding all the other good stuff to it in just a few minutes. Cooking up a storm here in the kitchen with Cindy Ross from Bodies by Cindy. Chicken stroganoff, and this is a healthier version of the stroganoff that most of us know, that kind of stroganoff that kind of sits and you just don't feel like doing anything after you eat. This has mushrooms, and it has onions, and again chicken breast,
Greek yogurt,
and the no yolks. pasta.
That's right. You know, I always try to do something really simple and easy. It's back to school time. Everybody's short on time.
Right.
We have to be kid friendly, and you know, moms and dads don't feel like cooking this big elaborate meal, but you want to make sure that it's healthy enough and it tastes good enough that the kids love it. And this is something great because it makes up a big batch for one. Then you can prep it and take it with you and have lunch the next day, which is perfect.
Exactly. And you mentioned kids. So important that you start a healthy diet early.
It is. I mean, for me, you know, I was kind of all over the board. You know, I mean, I remember my first diet at 8 years old because I didn't know proper nutrition. So it makes me so happy when I see parents bringing in their kids at like 9 and 10 years old, because that is a great time for them to start, introducing vegetables and fruits and trying new items.
Exactly. And things like this.
Yes.
Perfect.
Exactly.
All right, so you have the onions and the mushrooms.
We're just
cooking with a
sauteing
little
it.
Smart balance.
We've already cooked up the chicken, so you want to remove the chicken as soon as it's done. Put it on a plate, just set it to the side. We're sauteing the onions and the mushrooms, and we're going to add in now the cream of chicken. And remember, I did the healthier version, so this is a lot lower sodium. And you know, we don't want to have more than about 1,300 milligrams of sodium per day. So be careful when you're buying that food. Read the food labels, and I do grocery store tours on that because a lot of people just don't understand how to read a food label.
The sodium adds up very quickly.
It does. And this is our Greek yogurt, and you're doing about a half a cup of the Greek yogurt, and you're going to do the whole can of the cream of chicken. Okay. And then we're just going to put this back in, and I used a tablespoon of the Smart Balance butter with the chicken as it sauteed, and then I did the same thing with the onions and mushrooms.
All right.
And we're going to let this just melt down, and it'll come to a boil, and then we'll add the chicken back, let it heat thoroughly, and then we'll place it right over the egg noodles.
Okay. So when you are reading a food label, what are the main things you want to pay attention to?
Sugars and sodium. Of course, everybody looks at calories, but really, sodium. We're a very unhealthy city, state, and nation, and so we really need to cut down the risk of heart disease. So if we cut down the sodium, you know, you're cutting your chances in half of having a stroke or a heart attack.
What about saturated fat?
Of course, the saturated fats, if it has more than 3 or 4 ingredients, you really want to put it back on the shelf. Because that means it's processed. So we want to try to stay on the perimeter of the grocery store. That way you're getting your grains and your fruits and your vegetables and your meats, dairy. Anything in the middle of the aisles is usually going to be very processed. If it can stay on your shelf in your pantry for more than 3 months, you don't want to put it in your body.
Peanut butter?
Peanut butter is actually a good one. You can have your peanut butter, Cherish.
Thank you. Okay.
We made peanut butter balls, remember that?
Yes.
Yeah. We can have the peanut butter.
But I thought you made almond butter balls, and I was trying
Peanut
to
butter,
think
almond butter, both of them are fine. Moderation is key, of course. One of my clients one time said, "Hey, Cindy, I love the almond butter. I ate the whole jar during my shift at work." We don't want to do that. So moderation is definitely key.
So is that when I asked you earlier if you ever stray from your diet, you said no, but peanut butter, almond butter, that's okay.
Yeah, I do, but again, in moderation.
Yes.
In moderation. No more than about a tablespoon at a time.
With a little fruit?
Sure, you can
That's
have a
your
little
sweet?
fruit. Yes, you can have your fruit.
That's my dessert. I have a sweet tooth. I have to have something sweet every night. And I know some of you out there feel me on that. So a little peanut butter, almond butter, maybe some blueberries or strawberries.
I always say if you have a sweet tooth at night and you want a dessert, berries are a great way. Get some Greek yogurt. It's high in protein. It's going to keep you full longer. Drizzle it with the berries and maybe some almond slivers. It'll keep you full through the night and you're going to be burning fat.
She is full of health tips. Bodies by Cindy. You can go work out. You can get more health tips, recipes. You can get this recipe on our fox10tv.com webpage, on our Studio 10 page. Go home, make this for your family tonight. Quick, easy, low cal, low sodium. This is going to be something that you're going to want the recipe.
Back in the kitchen with Cindy from Bodies by Cindy, working on some healthy chicken stroganoff today. For the folks just tuning in, tell them what made this healthy, the substitutions you made mainly.
Usually stroganoff is very heavy and creamy, just like Cherish was saying. So what I did, substitutions. I go and I replace the sour cream with Greek yogurt, and then I also did a cream of chicken, but I chose the low sodium version. It's the Campbell's Health version. So, just by adding in maybe 1 or 2 substitutions in a regular whole fat recipe, it's going to make a big difference.
Can make a big difference.
Yes.
Is it done? Is it ready to go?
It is ready to go. Are you ready to eat?
I'm ready to eat. Let's plate this bad boy up.
Okay, even if you don't like the healthy version, you must act like you like the healthy version. That's what I tell everybody.
Sounds good.
All right, so it was the no egg, actual yolk in the egg noodles. And then we're just going to top this. In Greek yogurt, again, you can replace anything that has sour cream with Greek yogurt.
That's a great tip. I think a lot of people will take that to heart and make a note of that because everybody's looking for those healthy substitutes.
That's right.
I'm going to take a bite. While I do, The Bodies by Cindy Health and Fitness Center is now open as of yesterday.
Yes.
Tell the folks all about it.
Hey guys, we are right behind Mosley's Meat Market on Airport Boulevard, 4674 Airport Boulevard. You can always get in touch with us by going to bodiesbycindy.com or calling 251-300-8048.
This is really good.
Yeah? I see lunch in your future.
Great, thank you. Yes, I have a free lunch now. Hey, I wanted to ask you too though, what makes the Bodies by Cindy Health and Fitness Center different than other gyms and places in the area?
You know, we're not your big box gym. I mean, it's very personable. When you come in, we're going to know you by name. We have always been known for, you know, the quality of life. We have all fitness levels. It doesn't matter what you have going on. We're going to work with whatever you have, whatever issues. We get a lot of doctor referrals over, do a lot of post-rehabilitation. We work with a lot of arthritis. We train marathon runners, so we have all fitness levels. When you come in, now you can choose from group fitness, the full-fledged gym, and personal training. And you know what? I have some of the best trainers in Mobile.
And 1 week free trial right now as well.
1 week free trial. Come on in. Stop by. Again, it's 4674 Airport Boulevard.
The biggest step is making the decision to get started.
Exactly.
That's the biggest thing.
And I'll always do a free consultation so we can sit down and go over your fitness goals.
All right, get started. One Fit Mobile. Bodies by Cindy. We'll have a lot more with her on Studio 10 in the future. This is fantastic. The recipe is online, and we'll be right back.